Alright, it's going, by the way.
Like, I get it, the breeze is nice, but you need to go inside.
Please do not breathe into the mic.
Stop
That
breathing forever,
I'll
please.
I can't
Stefan.
use anything where you're breathing into the mic.
See, there you go. Is this good? Is this good enough for you guys?
How do you
Yes.
think I
Okay,
felt? I
yeah,
was
that's
playing against him while I could only hear.
Oh, I'm gonna edit this out, but please don't acknowledge the fact that, like, what we're playing.
Can you?
I think that
do you
makes it
even
10
have an
times
editing
funnier.
Software?
Yeah, I do,
Can you-
Steven. I can.
Yeah, just,
It's gonna be
just
real
don't tell
awkward in the
anyone that
video
was-
when it's just gonna be completely silent, and then all you hear is whoa.
Well,
Whenever I get smacked by a really light punch, that's what I
Hold
do.
up, what did Logan text me? Oh,
Let
it's
the-
an R.
Make
Oh,
the
you're
two
adding
let
new
me-
characters to the
let-
lore already.
wow.
Tell the Jew to let me in.
The
Tell
lore
them
drop.
let- New merch, guys.
We're gonna make merch.
The Millie
Merch?
Rock.
What are we gonna make merch
Put
out
Logan
of?
on it.
Yeah, put Logan on it. He's just hidden. Merch.
Chase, take a picture of your penis so you can put it on a shirt.
We'll make millions.
We'll make a million.
Coco, give
We'll
me a
become the
sample of your
richest
cock,
people
I'm
in
going
the
to
world.
$1
What are they
million
gonna do?
Emprise.
Emprise.
You're gonna be the next Impractical Jokers.
What if we just print out McDonald's shirts and
Yeah, we're gonna be like the Impractical Jokers, but we're gonna be friends for life, and then
And
have a Jew
practical.
with us.
We're going to be the Practical Jokers.
I've always thought about this. Do you think Q is Jewish?
what?
Q? I
The
don't
letter?
think he's Jewish.
The letter Q.
From Impractical
Q
Jokers,
from
you
Impractical
dipshits.
Jokers, dumbass.
Oh, the letter. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Letter Q is
Letter
Jewish,
Q is
guys. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh my God,
Do
he's
not say the letter
Jewish.
You heard him.
Dude,
You heard him.
Steven's single is gonna be so good.
Stefan's
Dude,
always
they-
gonna be single.
I'm
Hold on.
dead.
It's cut off at Steven's single.
Stefan's single is gonna be called No Girlfriend.
Wow.
No bitches.
Steven's single is gonna be called
Absolutely
Oh Wait.
zero
No
play.
trip, no sauce, no cash, no ice, none of that.
No bitches. Absolutely zero play.
Zero, none of it.
Yeah, that's what zero means.
Chase, do you
Yeah.
actually use TikTok?
No.
Good.
Yes.
Bad.
I just wanted to find out what both my answers would have been.
Of course. You know, it's just a multiple choice test. You just marked both of them.
I'm actually sweating from all this Subway Surfers gameplay.
I'm sweating
Calm
from
down,
trying not
ladies.
to die.
Hold on, I need to go change my
You
shirt.
know, trying. I just take off my shirt, really. Like, you guys wear
Me
shirts
too.
in the house.
Calm down, ladies. My Minecraft made cafe has a capacity of at least 3 people.
I don't think it could fit 3 people in there. I haven't been
I have a
inside though.
gigantic chariot in
It's
Minecraft.
got like. Wait, you've never been inside the maid cafe?
No, I haven't. I've seen it from the
Yeah,
outside. I was too
You're
afraid to
gonna
go
be
in.
there. Why?
Can I do the
Telling
lawsuit
me you don't
now?
want the maid juice?
Can I do the lawsuit against the maid cafe now?
No. I'm gonna make a lawsuit against your
They're
caps.
false advertising their maid drink. It's not actually female maids as advertised. It was.
It was never advertised as female. In
Yeah,
fact, it was advertised as male.
yeah, I have
Alright,
a
I'm
Was
preference.
it? I don't remember.
And it's my
the sign
Minecraft
saying-
server.
Well, if you would go into the basement, the little cellar where we keep
Yeah,
all
the
of our
basement
maids.
shows it, but that's not to the public, is it?
Well, if you go down there, there's
Well,
public
that's not for the
people.
public, is it? Is it allowed? Can the public go in there?
Yeah, well, no, because it's employees only.
Exactly. So
no,
that means that it's not a
Stefan,
big
just because you work at fucking McDonald's doesn't mean you know everything about fast food.
Well, guess
I
what?
wouldn't
That
call it
actually
food
technically is
or
how that works.
fast.
He doesn't eat food.
I eat food once a month.
Because
Seems
if
like
anyone knew what was down there, we'd have to release all of our maids.
I actually just outplayed you.
No,
Just get better.
no.
No,
Oh, he just thumbed you.
wrong actually.
He just thumbed you. You just
What will I
thumbed you.
do?
You just got.
Oh, I know I left the game.
Alright,
Alright.
good luck.
Code is
That's so sad.
108589.
You're supposed to let him figure it out on his own.
I'm assuming you're back.
No.
I'm assuming you got a.
Nathaniel, give me your copy of 3D All Stars, and I will give
Sell
you
it
$2.
online for $1 million.
I will give it to you
Sell
for
it for like
$2.
no. Here's the thing. See now,
I
it's
have
all selling for $5,000.
$2.
So
You
you want to know
give
how
it
you
to
get people to
me.
buy it? You sell it for
5,001.
500.
Oh.
Sell for 500. Now people are gonna buy it because it's so much more cheaper, and you get $500. And no one's gonna buy
$501
yeah,
it.
but
for
you
no deal.
lose 3D All Stars.
There's a ketchup package shortage. That's nice.
There's a silicon shortage that I still can't get my GPUs.
I injected.
Sure did. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of the full sentences and edit them out, and then just release
You're
the
just gonna keep these.
Release the singing parts. Release the full album.
the Steven cut.
Snyder's
Steven
cut,
singing
except
supercut.
The Steven cut is just all of the Steven audio.
I thought it was
I'm
gonna be like a haircut
lagging.
compilation.
It's just Steven talking
like
to
it cut
himself.
It's just Steven talking to himself for 2 hours straight.
What? I literally got sucked in from the other side of the stage.
Stefan, I was inside of you.
I down on my screen.
Podcast is called Steven and his three schizophrenic friends.
That's a good title.
Oh,
Stefan
what?
and his
Cool?
battle
No,
versus
I did
schizophrenia.
not take my schizophrenia medication today. No.
No, I didn't actually.
Stefan
What?
and his battle versus the schizophrenia people. Ah, Yomete Kudasai.
Man,
I'm
if
gonna
you
take it aside.
if I'm
Stefan.
Steven's imagination, this
That's going in the
imagination
cut.
is pretty suck ass.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of good.
If this is all my imagination, then God, I'm so
need to-
sorry to
Steven, why
myself.
couldn't you imagine me sexy?
I'm so sorry to myself.
I'm sorry that
Steven.
I conjured up these horrible demons into my own mind. Jesus.
We are your
You're all gone.
tormentors.
I love how the audio is peaking so often.
Because that's how
Because of
we are.
Stefan's mic.
How? I put it very
That's
far
pretty
away.
good, Stefan.
Agony. Hey, can you get outside of me?
That's gonna be
Pain.
really fun to deal with.
Out of context.
Can you get just out of this chat can be taken out of context so many times.
If the folks at home want to know what game they're playing, we're playing Tetris 99.
Yeah,
Yep, definitely. I
professionals.
would rather play Tetris Effect, by the way. It's just better and it has
Why?
vibe.
Steven,
I mean,
your
yeah,
audio
Tetris
peaks
Effect
so
is a pretty cool
often.
game. But
I'm
So,
I
watching the
wanted to
audio
buy
now.
Tetris Effect after the price went down because I'm not paying like $40 for Tetris.
Oh, I own that.
Got released
Tetris
on the
Effect.
Xbox Game Pass, so
Tetris Effect.
Sick.
I think so.
Yeah, I
So
have
I-
that
The
game.
music's so good in Tetris Effect, dude. Fuck.
I have a bunch of good games that I haven't played.
Because I remember you just went through Steam one time. I don't think you bought anything at the time I was there, but you probably bought something later.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of
I'm dead.
Wii or not Wii. Yeah, Wii games. I have a bunch
Wii
of.
games.
Wii game.
I do have those,
so-
but
Pass them over, broski. Nathaniel, join.
Speaking of the Wii,
So, I don't have the code.
Nathaniel.
you wanna
I don't
talk?
have. I
You
don't
wanna
have the
talk?
code. I cannot play
My
Tetris.
topic or
Before
yours,
you
buddy?
start,
My
guys,
topic
before
or
you start,
yours?
I want to see something.
Nathaniel, join.
I can't. I can't. I don't have Tetris code.
Join.
Code,
Join the Tetris 99 lobby.
or I'm going
What's
to.
the code?
Oh, it's 180589.
All right. I
Alright,
need to get
speaking of the
99
Wii,
coins before I can
um,
bulk up.
my uncle,
No,
he
Coco,
gave me-
please, please. Speaking of the Wii, my uncle, one time,
I don't want to know what your uncle did to
speaking of the Wii,
he
one
gave
time
me a
my
Wii
uncle,
without Wii
Yeah.
Sports.
No.
he gave me a Wii without rubber.
He didn't use a rubber. Oh, come on, that was an amazing joke. Laugh.
All right, who's the best dancer?
Coco, no.
Dancing
I
cat,
am.
dancing fish, dancing roach, or Polish cow. Sorry.
Dancing cow?
Polish cow.
Dancing
I'm sorry.
Dancing cow.
Dancing cow.
I like that. name a
Dancing
lot
roach is the
better.
best.
That's Robert.
Who the fuck is Robert?
Robert the Roach. Robert the Roach.
Steven,
Stop
why did
saying
you
Robert
tweet?
the Ro-
Spinning boy.
Steven, why did you tweet?
Spinning boy.
Now I
Did you
have to
surprise you
dislike it.
Did. Yes.
Yes,
How can you
dislike my
a tweet.
I can. If it's Steven's, I can very much dislike it.
Yeah, the Twitter CEO made it so that there's a
Steven's tweets can be
unlike
disliked.
dislike button on all Steven's tweets. And only Steven's, no one else's. And you should check out his Twitter. His Twitter is @RealDonaldTrump.
No, my Twitter was at Aegis.
No, no,
Actually,
no.
never
Don't
mind.
plug your
It's
Twitter,
gonna be
bitch.
too
Don't,
hard.
do not
It's gonna
plug
be
your
too hard for me
Twitter.
to
He did
convey.
not hear you.
I'll edit
Fucking-
I'll edit all of that out, Steven. Don't you worry. Just for you. Since it's so hard for you to say.
Anyway,
Fucking plugging your Twitter.
Nathaniel just lagged off the side.
anyways, what's happening now is I'm
I
going to
hate when
plug
Tetris 99 lag.
my
No,
favorite
no.
anime. So go ahead, go watch Beastars, you cowards. Go watch
No.
Beastars. Oh yeah, go watch Beastars. It's good anime. Go watch
It's
it.
literally just Zootopia, but more animated.
It's literally Zootopia, but there's sex in it.
There is
Yeah!
no
Animal sex!
No,
Zootopia sex!
I promise.
fox
I'm
and
sure
the
a lot
rabbit
of people would want that, Chase.
A lot of
I can tell
people,
you right now, a lot of people would want that.
especially you.
No,
Have you guys
Steven
seen
would though.
Zootopia R34?
No, Coco, I have not been there. Have you?
Well, you should test it out.
No.
Maybe you'll find
No.
something. Newfound love.
Hocus
What?
pocus, everybody die.
What?
Oh my god,
Um,
Kamikaze is gigantic when you're big.
On the topic of
Sure is,
Zootopia,
Steven. Sure is.
have you guys heard of the Zootopia abortion comic?
What?
I've
The
actually seen the
Zootopia
entire
abortion
thing.
I
comic.
don't no, stop speaking. I no longer want to hear it.
Did you want to hear
Okay.
that first?
Folks at
No.
home can just Google that, I guess.
All two of them.
Alright,
Yeah,
here
all
comes
the
the
two people at
come
home.
back.
I want to. We can release all of the footage we have. We have like a few hours of it, like 3 hours.
3 hours,
Huh.
and like most of it is just without you.
Yeah.
That would be nice to hear. I mean, every these conversations are so good, but you're just here, so it'd be just nice to hear it without you.
Ow. Pain. Ouchie.
Who's talking about you, Coco? Fuck you.
He's not coming back, is he?
Lifelong friends competing challenges to win.
Dude, the Steven cut's gonna be so good. It's just gonna be an hour of. I can loop that for like an hour and just release it.
Sound. Can you get 10 hours of that sound? that
My
Steven just
OnlyFans?
made? Just, ay, 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 ay. Yeah, that.
Man, oh.
I could make that right now.
Man
That sounds
ferociously
like
battles his
singing a 100
schizophrenia.
Gex song.
God,
No.
God save her souls.
I- I do not understand how people can actually listen to 100 gex.
Don't either.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, some songs are like mediocre at best, but like,
No, I don't. I wouldn't even call them mediocre. It just sounds like pots and pans banging together.
What
isn't that
what
like an
happened to
actual
me?
song they made?
I don't know.
Pots and pans.
No, that's what it sounds like. I don't know, Coco. Are you a true diehard fan? Are you
No.
100 Gecker?
Are you 100 Thieves?
What do you call 100
Are
gex
you
fan?
100?
Are you a gecko?
Are you? Yeah, are you a gecko? Gecko.
Are you gay?
Geku!
Are you gay?
I mean, to sum it up, yeah, that's pretty much what you're saying when you're saying, do you listen to 100 gigs? Oh, and I'm focused.
Do you listen to 100 gays?
Do you listen to 100 gay?
Step in the musical. Step in the musical. Stop.
No.
Stefan sounds like 100 gays.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I can hear the similarities.
Steven, do you know when you have school? Which days?
I have it Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. That's not an option, Steven.
What do you mean?
Oh no, yeah,
No
that is. Never mind.
calls
Yeah, that is.
homophobic.
What
We
do you
are
mean
all
that's not an
queer.
option? You think I just? What do you mean?
Cole, do you know?
You have it.
When do you have school, Cole?
I don't know when Steven goes to school. Fuck you on.
I said he's asking about you.
When do I have school?
Yeah.
Yeah. For
For
context, for people who are listening to this for some apparent reason, you know, this is during pandemic times.
The
Oh,
toy
that's a clip.
factory,
That peaked. Didn't
What,
it?
Cole?
and
Woo!
What were you saying?
nothing.
Okay. Me too,
I'm
I
not gonna
guess.
let you. I'm not going. You don't deserve to hear it. You don't deserve my words.
What about
Who
the
do
other
you
May I
think you
days?
are?
please
Who
listen
who's
to
this
your
guy think
words
he
of
is?
horrible.
Chase, who's this guy think he is?
Oh!
Who is this guy? I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know who this guy is.
Pick it up.
Oh, they're releasing the Avengers compound
What?
at
The fuck does that mean?
at Disney.
Disney?
Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran?
We will.
Wow, that game of Tetris 99 seems intense.
I know. I've been trying
I'm just
not
gonna
to
edit in Tetris music in the background.
No.
That was annoying fast.
Not the cig I wanted.
Thanks.
Got me the wrong cigarettes, Mom. I'm mad. That's again gonna be taking out of context.
Stefan's still talking to his thoughts.
Yeah, the Steven cut will be very.
Stefan, the
homophobic.
voices are not real. Ow.
Oh! Oh! No!
Steven Cut's gonna be great.
Turned into a cop car.
No! 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 I wanna die. Hey, look, my
Please.
keyboard's going. Ooh.
Damn. You want to elaborate a little bit more?
Wow.
I'll be right back. I gotta
Damn, my
die.
keyboard's going.
I'll just let you
Ooh,
guys
random.
What happened in that
speak
Tetris
into the
99?
thing.
All right, we could say whatever we want without Nathaniel knowing. Nathaniel's still here, isn't he?
Nathaniel's not here?
He's not here.
Not
Pog.
here? Ooh. Wait,
don't
man,
think
not
he's here.
here. Wait, man, not
Alright.
here.
I can make my keyboard go rainbow mode.
We don't
You
care.
don't need to be any gayer than you already are, Stefan.
RGB is not gay.
Chase, don't you have RGB?
I just said RGB wasn't gay though. So, you know,
Yeah.
RGB is
The
just
keyboard
cool.
isn't gay, but you are. Ayo, high
Yeah.
five.
Hey,
Why are you giving
I'm
me a
going to
high
murder
five for that?
And
you want a
it's
sticker
called Steven gay.
instead?
I forgot I don't want to go off stage with you.
I want to get railed in an Arby's.
I can help.
Yeah, is there an Arby's nearby? Like, I never paid attention to any Arby's, because, you know, who wants to pay attention to an Arby's?
When you could have other things like anime titties.
I don't think they serve that as food.
I don't think any fast food restaurant serves that.
I mean, I would go to it without hesitation, but like, I don't. If you could tell me one, I'd be great.
So, question is, what is your preference? Femboy Hooters, Goth IHOP, or Tomboy Outback? This was on Twitter for like a week.
All of the above.
Oh,
Agreed.
White man is back. Oh, sadness, sadness.
Guys, time
So
to
I
start.
was just thinking, right? Who would listen to a bunch of people talking for like an hour? But then I realized podcasts are literally.
That's literally what a podcast
Yeah,
is.
that's what a podcast is.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass. What, are you
Yeah.
fucking stupid?
Yeah.
You fucking dumbass? You stupid?
You stupid boy, stupid baby boy.
I can't wait to put that
dumbass.
in the Steven cut. I have so much
Oh.
power.
He has so many things for the Steven cut. For once, I actually don't mind. I want this. I want the Steven cut. I just want to know what I just the
Sounds
Ambient
like
step
talking
noises
into the
to fall
void
asleep.
for an hour.
Cut when it actually happens.
He wants to know what it sounds like when he talks into the void for an hour.
I just want to have sound effects for when I get my own soundboard. That's all. You know, just keep that recording for a long time. And then, you know, when I get a computer, I'll just take it from you.
Oh no, it'll
We'll
be
have
going
a
up.
soundboard that whenever you press it, just plays the entire podcast.
Steven cut though. The Steven cut won't be up for a long time, but like this will.
Yeah, it's going to take so long to go through all of it.
Wait, is it like just gonna be just Steven, or are you just gonna like leave the blank and empty like voice?
No, it's just gonna be Steven for like an hour.
It's just going to be my random noises and voice.
I'm gonna have to.
That's pretty funny random.
Wee.
Funny random. Tacos, potatoes.
Funny random. Oh my god, I'm my
I'm a
actually
Steven,
Steven,
it's actually
Good at the
a
game.
really good way to
Oh my
get yourself
God, oh my
not single.
You're just gonna send them the Steven cut when you're trying to be my wingman. Hey.
Hey,
Hey, check out this video of my friend battling schizophrenia for about 2 hours.
I hate this so much.
He's a really nice guy. He's just
He's just, you know,
a little special.
He's wildly insane.
a little is an understatement.
I think so.
Ah, wait. Oh.
You doing alright?
Stefan's milking it a little too hard right now.
Oh god. Okay, it's fine.
Wow,
Stefan's
69
nay-naying. Ow.
Cringe nene baby. Cringe nene baby.
True though, he speaks facts over
the
here.
Steven cut. Man.
Man.
That's it.
Man.
Just man. Nope. No, I don't like it. Why does that great sword do 1,000 damage per
Chase,
touch?
You caused me to fail my Subway Surfers run. What do you have to say for yourself?
I think that you should stop playing Subway Surfers and get a life.
Stefan,
PSA.
what's the
Says
game
you-
code?
Says you, buddy boy.
What's the game code?
I think I have more of a
4.
life than you.
What's the game code?
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
I was actually putting that in.
180589.
I was actually fucking putting that in. I'm so disappointed with myself right now.
You were putting in 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2.
4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The code is 69420.
Nathaniel has numeric dyslexia.
What?
What?
Numeric dyslexia.
Number?
Number
You got
Oh,
this.
for...
1, 2,
Come on,
3,
slowly but
4,
surely.
5,
You
6,
said the
7,
word. He
8.
doesn't even understand that.
No, it's where you can't number.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nathaniel, how old are you?
At least 2.
Oh wow, it's crazy.
Is that like being
Beg to
colorblind, but
differ.
for dumber
Arguable.
people?
My fucking
I'm fine.
phone keeps on glitching,
No.
and I can't make like frame perfect moves anymore.
Frame perfect Subway Surfer moves.
Wow, frame perfect Subway Surfer tricks and tips for becoming top player.
Or
Number
become top player.
Becoming top
28,
player, I am
58.
top player.
Many tip and
I
tricks
love
become
I love
good
my reaction
player.
timer in this game. It helps me so
It's fine.
much.
I could give
It's
you
time to
tips and
show you
tricks,
how
okay?
guitars are
Daniel,
really
boost this
played. Even though I have
audio.
literally no idea how to play this weapon.
Stefan, you said you know how to play every weapon.
He knows how to play the
I
guitar,
I
do.
do
guys.
not want to hear it. Coco, I do.
Steven,
I do
don't
have
you
a
literally
guitar.
play like 20 musical instruments?
No, but I could kind of play the piano. I can
You can
I could play the
breakdance for some
trombone.
reason.
I can play the trombone.
Although
I could
breakdancing is not an instrument, you can somehow do it.
Yeah. I
Devin,
mean,
who taught you?
technically it's not breakdancing. I could just do like one move. I'm trying to learn another, but that's besides the point.
Breakdancing is one of those hobbies that you pick up when you're really bored on a hot summer day.
True though. I tried to learn from
Coco,
my
you could
cousin
not
one
do
summer
anything
day
physical.
when I was like.
He can't even do it. He probably can't do a baby. It'd feel like he's choking on his own baby.
What, you do a what?
A baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
And there's the
Let's
pedophilia
go.
allegation.
There it is.
Let's
And there's the
go.
It
out of
took us
context
long enough.
pedophilia. It took us a while to get there. But no, it's basically a move where you try and I guess stand on your hands is what it would be.
Oh, it's also known as a handstand?
No, but it's not. It's not that. It's not that.
Otherwise known as-
You have to like. It's weird.
It's a really underground move. It's called a handstand.
And then there's air flares and like the.
Is that where you
Freaking
jump off the
helicopters.
ground?
No, that's when you You know those moves when people are on their backs and they're spinning? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Turtles?
basically the one that I did, but upside down.
So turtle, when they
I
can't get
will
up.
never forget that.
Yeah,
fateful
kinda.
day.
Except they're actually like doing it on purpose.
Breakdancing is just a more
I
advanced.
will
version
never
of
forget that
walking.
fateful day where everyone was dancing. Steven, at last moment, begging for points to win this competition, rushes to the front and just fucking busts some
Please don't-
move.
I
Don't
just,
make-
you
please
see
don't
now
make
that's
a copy
And then he
pasta.
won.
the thing is, the reason why I don't do that anytime is because it's the only thing I know how
not
to do.
usually something you do in social situations, Steven.
Hey girl, I
No.
get it's our first day, but you want to see me bust out some moves?
You want to see me bust a move? I'm about to bust some shoe.
I'm about to bust.
Steven shut down.
Not a
Steven
bust.
bought his bed.
Just
I'm
actually
sweating!
working.
I'm fine.
Wipe it, lick it,
Bop it.
Drink it.
Twist it.
Bop.
pull
Wrinkle it.
wrinkle.
Whoa! I'm actually just
Man,
so
that-
good at this
that-
video game.
That T-spin
Nathaniel-
was so impressive, Steven.
So
I
good.
know, right?
Nathaniel just lost because of an SD.
Really? He SD'd.
Yes, he tried to get you off stage. Nathaniel, get out. He tried to get you off stage and then fucking SD.
He just got reverse edge guarded. That's what.
Nathaniel, get out.
But I want to play Tetris.
Nathaniel, get out. It's my turn.
We're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris. Switch to Puyo Puyo already.
Nathaniel, get out.
We're
Good boy.
fucking playing
I'm gonna get a connection.
Tetris for the Game Boy Advance.
True, though.
No, you'd only play for the Game Boy.
That's a video game.
They start making games.
No shit, buddy.
No, really? Oh,
No!
Hattori.
No.
Thank God this wasn't Nathaniel.
Look in the eyes and tell me he's wrong.
You say that like I don't know how to play Hattori. What skin color am I, Stefan?
You're brown.
Exactly. Now I can say it. Thank you.
This is like very out of
And
context.
also, technically you're not brown. You're actually white. Like literally, Hattori literally has a white face. Not even kidding.
He's
Oh.
doing a white face.
Wait,
Like
wait.
pure white. Not even just like like white.
Oh,
Shut-
I thought you called Chase Brown in real life.
No, he is far from brown in real life.
He's pasty.
I do not know
and
how
he-
to play Hammer.
It's
So I'm
no,
not
he's
gonna play
fucking,
it.
like,
I did,
you know, like,
but I do know how to play
tonality
Orb.
in his
So like,
skin
it's
is
over for you.
From the fucking dog hairs he's littered with. I
Yeah, me too. Cool.
if you go up to Chase, you can see like a bunch of fucking like dog hairs hanging from his like sweater or some shit. And there's always
Yeah.
so
Oh, I thought my side light would have come out, but it didn't.
I can't wait for this podcast group to break up and
Do a bank
just be
robbery and shit.
financially ruined.
You know, some funny wanky
Gonna-
type shit.
We're gonna like end up like Dan Plan. You guys watch Dan Plan?
Yo, I remember Dan Plan.
Never.
What
Yeah,
happened?
we're gonna end like them.
We're just gonna end up like them,
What
where one of them
Yeah.
keeps the channel, and like the other two, like host goes off somewhere else, and like what?
Yeah.
One of them becomes a YouTuber that's actually successful.
I called
Successful?
dibs on leaving first
Shut-
and calling everyone out.
Nah.
Start with Steven. He's
I'll just be Steve. I mean, I am Steven, so it makes sense
Yeah,
that
I'll
I'd be
just be myself.
Steven. Yeah, I just be me.
yeah. I
live like
wouldn't
I usually
try
do.
that.
So I'm out. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I can tell.
Nathaniel's just been controlling and his stuff,
Alright,
And,
I'm gonna be
Kate-
airstill for a while.
No,
I'm
Cole
gonna
has to go
get
back
some
to
water.
Cole has to go back to freaking Cambodian, whatever. He has to go back to He has to go back to Cambodia because he's a registered citizen there and military and stuff.
I thought you were gonna call
how
him a
it is.
registered sex offender.
No, that's
Yeah,
you.
He's a registered sex offender. and-
No, that's you. We don't have a role for you, so you're just gonna be a sex offender, and that's it. That's just how it is.
No.
Yeah, Cole has to join the military, so you know how it is.
So you know how it is. And not only that, Nathaniel's been controlling. I'm going to go off to make my own successful YouTube channel and stuff.
Doubt,
and yeah, we're
doubt,
just
doubt.
and, we're just gonna end it there.
Oh, balls.
Yes, I am hitting you with a ball.
Woo!
Not what
I,
I,
I
wanted.
bet. I bet this has been going on so long it gets like corrupted or something. That'd be really funny.
That'd be funny. That it just go. Fine.
Fine.
Ay, 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 ah! I was actually about to murder you.
Get out of here, you big old dick boy.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I have to piss as well.
Ed Sheeran.
Go away.
True. He's speaking facts right here. He's speaking facts.
I'm speaking to your fact.
Most of what Stefan says isn't even related to the conversation. So, just like what just happened there, Coco's just like, I'm back. Stefan.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
I have listened to
Salmon.
two of Ed Sheeran songs, and they're okay, I guess.
He has
They're-
more than
they're
one
different,
song.
Anything special?
That is more than one song. Suffering from success.
That's DJ Khaled.
Who gave him a second song?
No, he's the best music.
DJ Khaled.
Ed Sheeran is DJ Khaled.
Another one.
One more.
I could settle.
I
with one
receive an arm and a leg. You receive your brother's soul.
more.
What? What is the context of that?
The context of that
Tetris
What?
99?
Context. Context.
is Full Metal Alchemist.
Context.
The context
That's-
is Full Metal
That's short
Alchemist.
for consensual sex.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's an anime.
This Steven Cuts just gonna be an hour of him naming anime titles.
Number 1, One Piece. One of my favorite animes. It's actually pretty good if you actually watch like 900 episodes. Number 2, Black Clover. It was trash at the start, but if you go on, it's actually pretty good.
I finished
Number
that
3,
recently, I'm
Dragon
waiting for
Ball
it.
Z. Dragon
No.
Ball Z is a classic. If you
Hey,
haven't
shut up
heard
and
of it,
listen
you're
up the
not
anime
actually
title.
watching anime. Number 4, Naruto, another classic. But this one isn't the one that we're going to talk about for soon. Number 5,
soon.
Steven, the gag's over.
Naruto
Steven, the
Shippuden.
gag's
It's
over.
the same thing, but grown up.
Steven, the gag's over.
I don't think he knows that.
No,
The
I
gag
don't
is
think
over.
he's over.
it's not over till it's over. Number 7,
It is.
It's
Naruto.
over, please. Carry on.
Steven, if we don't
Oh,
do
carry
well,
on,
we'll
I
be
Don't
bet.
you.
carry on. No.
Number 7, Boruto, the worst version of Naruto. Don't watch this one if you want to keep your sanity after watching the first 2.
Then why is it on
Number
the list?
8, Dragon Ball Z Kai,
there's
just a
only 6
remaster of
good
Dragon Ball
animes?
Z. Number 9,
Doll.
Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is literally what it means. It's just a fairy tale anime. It's just has magic and dragons.
That's
shit.
not what
That's
it is. That's nope.
You know, it also has a bunch of people throwing fireballs at each other, but that's besides the point.
That's
Number, I don't know what
Stefan
number
skipped
I'm
a
at.
few
That
digits.
was
Number
10.
10.
It's over.
Okay, number 11.
No.
Dragon Ball Super. Jesus. He turned into that you know that
Coco
big
does not understand what that sounds like.
you know that you know that beatboxer that like beatboxed the Tetris theme?
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's relevant because that's the game we're playing.
Yeah. It's relevant. Full circle, baby. Let's go.
What? How did you
Full
grab?
baby circle.
That sounds
It's
quite
not more of a
illegal, to be
circle. It's
honest.
more like an
Oh yeah,
oval.
Game Grumps. Game Grumps
What?
just kind of
Oh yeah, pedophile.
Where did
Game
that
Grumps.
come from?
Game Grumps.
I don't know how that's related to anything, Steven.
Because
Because
just
of the
we need to
baby
keep
circle.
this going. Baby circle. That's why. But yeah, Game Grumps died.
No.
Oh yeah. What if
You
they
will too
bring
if you
John
keep
Tron
talking
back?
about baby circles.
Let's see. No. Oh wait, you're talking about summoning circles. Oh, that
No,
makes more sense.
no, I'm not.
No.
I mean,
No
isn't
more
that
Full
what you
Metal
sacrifice
Alchemist,
babies
no
to?
more Full Metal Alchemist.
I wasn't even
He's
talking about Full Metal
actually getting
Alchemist
into
at this point. Ew! Ah! Ooh, I don't know what's happening. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Chase has the power to teleport.
Chase
He's
has
a magician, a wizard.
Steven had to reboot.
Oh,
Reboot card. Fortnite. Yummy.
Bro, Fortnite. Fortnite Primal.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
What
What of this
Fortnite?
is
It's
usable?
pretty easy.
I don't
You can
think
download
any of
from the
this is.
Game
I
Store.
say
Which part of this is usable?
I say just put this video file
The full
in
thing?
like
The like
just
3
put-
hours of footage?
yeah, just put this onto YouTube and then like I don't know, cut it
Somebody
down
will
multiple
watch it
times so
and-
you can put it all
I
over
guess a
Twitter.
podcast isn't supposed to be edited.
Yeah, podcasts are like fully unedited and like
oh,
Well,
Except
Yeah.
when they are.
what?
rest in peace,
Hey,
all of you guys
weren't
and
you
me.
complaining a couple days ago on how much you fucking hate podcasts? And here you are in a podcast,
Who, me?
Chase.
Oh, yeah. I
Of
was-
course it was.
Said they were okay.
Chase, weren't you like complaining a couple days ago about how much you hate podcasts?
I said that they were okay.
Are you sure? Now
I
that
wonder
you're in
how
one.
long this specific file has been going, because if this might just be the only one I put on there. It's been going for 40 minutes.
Wow, it actually hasn't been going on
Matt,
as long as I
That's
thought it would.
almost a podcast.
Okay, it's the Battle of Qatars.
Because the
I
other ones
actually-
are like kind of. I may be able to put the Zoom one on there too.
We can
Except
churn
it's
out
just us
like
flying
fucking 3
diagonal.
episodes from this
No.
one conversation.
3 episodes of Steven talking about anime.
It's
Yeah, we could
3
just
episodes of him
split
talking
up
to himself.
each part that I've put for the anime top 11
Alright,
list.
Steven,
By
you're
the way,
making it
top
worse.
12.
No.
No.
Boo! You stink.
We will kick you out
Jujutsu
from this
Kaisen.
room.
That's a
Jujutsu
really
Kaisen's-
good one.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's actually like really good. On a serious note, you should go watch it. It's done with its first
I
season,
don't anime.
and you could catch up to it.
Oh my
Go
god.
to
I have so many
crunchyroll.com/dumbass
fucking
podcast for more.
Is that
Where
us?
was the D in podcast?
Is that us? Is this the dumbass podcast?
Yes, that's
Where
us
was
now.
the
That's
D in
probably already been
podcast?
taken. I'd be willing to bet.
Search it up.
What is our podcast name? The Bus Buddies.
We could just like film this on the bus and then just Oh wait, I got Nick's. I bet.
There's a Facebook account, the Bus Buddy,
Search
Yeah.
up the one I said
but
before.
there isn't a podcast.
No.
I would be willing to.
2
But-
people of color and 2 white supremacists.
Boo.
Hey. It's the best.
What? Do you have a good
Bus Buddy.
podcast name for us? Genius?
Bus Buddies.
He's not a genius. You shouldn't be asking him that.
Okay,
Who else would
do
we ask?
you have a good
Yes,
podcast
Steven.
name?
I already gave you it. I literally gave you one.
What was it again? It was like
The
fucking,
Dumbass
like-
Podcast.
I'm pretty sure that's taken.
You could search it up.
I could look it up on like Spotify right now. It's probably right there.
We can just go with Bus Buddies.
What about
could.
Impractical Jokers 2?
No,
Impractical Jokers 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I'll make the YouTube channel right now.
Impractical Jokers, but worse.
Gmail.com.
Practical Jesters.
Hopeful
Wait, I like chases.
Impractical Jesters.
The
Impractical-
not so practical
Impractical
jokers.
Jokesmiths.
Oh,
Not so
wrong
Impractical-
comedians.
Impractical comedians. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
stop that.
Create account to manage
You're
my
not gonna
business.
tease me.
Here we go.
I
Oh,
said
oh boy.
Bus
Gmail-
Buddies. That's
Gmail
how we
gives you two
formed our
options.
long
To
and
create an account for
grueling
yourself or to
friendship.
manage your business. I chose manage your
Alright.
business.
We're gonna get a business domain and everything. I'm gonna get it sent in the mail.
You're
Bus,
gonna get
I
a
don't
domain
bet
sent
that
in the mail?
Yeah.
busbuddies at
order a
gmail.com. That
domain.
username is taken.
So like if you're gonna have a
Bus
store and
Buddies.
stuff.
Numbers or something.
Well, I probably shouldn't be saying this.
4 Bus Buddies.
By the way, if you want to
Yeah,
know all of our
real.
YouTube channels, go to Aegis
No.
NE on YouTube, or you can
No,
search up
no,
to
we
Cole,
did
it's
not
not
come
taken.
here
really
to-
find it.
4 Bus Buddies?
No, I'll send it to you.
No, don't. It chose 4 Bus Buddies because that's how our long and grueling friendship developed on the bus.
Yeah, because we
That's how, like-
spent so long on it.
Mine was
That we-
Yeah, that's how like most of our inside jokes came from. It's like we made them up on the fucking bus.
God, I still remember the time where we were doing the Snapchat filters where they swap faces.
And then Cole turned into
Cole
a
got
pole.
swapped.
Yeah, I guess
Cole got
Oh,
swapped by a
no.
pole, and it was terrifying.
Hey, Nathaniel, join.
Everyone
Wait,
fucking
you
hated
can-
us
you
on
can
that
make it- you can
goddamn
play another
bus.
one.
Alright,
Everyone
Yeah.
hated us.
I know. They probably still do.
We just
The
have a
bus-
few more friends than
Really?
usual.
Why was the bus driver so mean to me specifically?
Because you were black.
But she was too.
You were black.
Yeah, well.
Find and manage your business.
Hey yo, daily Twitter group 7.
No.
You guys should all play Dragon Ball Legends.
I won't. I'm too busy playing
Oh.
Subway Surf.
Hey. Neutral sig. Neutral sig.
Ooh, killer.
Neutral sig.
Ooh, go best friend.
Neutral sig. Neutral sig. Forward sig. Down sig. Neutral sig. Down air.
Never knew Tetris 99 was this complex.
So it is time to finally finish the
Podcast
game.
is quiet. Tell a
You're
joke.
not going to beat me because I'm
What the fuck?
better than
Jake,
you at this
All right,
game.
what is our logo?
A logo. I can like probably whip one up right now.
Do it.
On the case. Hold on, where's my computer?
I really hope this footage gets corrupted.
I hope it does. And then this podcast.
It's been going
what's
for
up?
46 minutes now.
Do you even have the file space for this?
Yeah, I do. It tells me when
Okay.
I don't.
I already have an idea of what I want to make.
For the record, the black
Oh, no,
screen
I
is
didn't
running
mean
at
to do
60
that.
FPS.
Really? And
Yep.
not
Like-
running at 140p or 10 or 1440.
140p FPS?
140 FPS?
You're saying
Yo.
we're not
Oh,
running
NASA
at
computer?
208
NASA computer?
You know what? I'm just gonna
2
stop talking about
FPS.
actual smart things and just keep going with the dumbass trope.
That's
8
it's just you.
FPS.
Smash 4 is trending. Stop it now.
It is. It was about, you know, how
Smash
Bad
4
and
is
good at-
trending. Make it go away.
hey. Goodbye. Oh, I missed. Don't worry about it.
Here, I'll give you the login to the real.
Huh? I hit you, but it did nothing.
Here, Cole. I'll give you the login to the account.
I hit you, but it did nothing.
Yeah. The login info? Alright.
Yeah.
What?
I'll just put it in this chat, actually.
This is gonna be the only time it's gonna be there, and that's it.
My heart stereo.
My
It
It's
beats
stereo.
for
you,
you,
so
so
listen
listen
close.
close.
Oh shit.
I'm fine.
Alright.
He's dead.
No.
The bus buddies.
There's the login
I
info.
did so much more damage than you did.
Does it matter? And
He's
also,
doing some- he's doing some-
That's the password?
Yeah.
Stefan, I did 200 more damage than you did.
I did 544 damage. You took
No.
544 damage.
I did 500.
There's the login info, guys.
I did 540.
That is not true at all.
That is very true.
No, oh my fuck.
Now
Why
we
did
need
I
to
have
make an
use this
Instagram account.
character? I hate this guy so fucking much. If you lose, you're actually horrible. Just letting you know that.
Gonna make an Instagram?
Yeah, of course.
I'd be
Fuck
better
me,
off
of
using
course.
my fists.
Muy propo-
Would it?
I will not speak Spanish.
Does not speak Spanish.
Proceeds to not speak Spanish.
Okay. It's just a normal school bus.
Yeah, I mean,
Habla
we could have
español
our
muy
dumbass
pescado.
faces in it.
Pescado? That's fish.
Yep, you got this. Slowly but surely.
That's not what I meant to say. Muy pequeño.
Okay.
I said I speak Spanish very fish.
I see salmon, very fish. Oh, it's fine.
Why did I have to get this fucking character?
That's what you get for picking random against me. where I have characters that I know how to play.
All right.
Oh, I jumped into that. Fuck every name just said fuck amen.
Fuck men. But
Okay.
Wow. Suddenly gay?
What do you mean
Always have
suddenly?
been.
always has been.
Always has been. Hey, that meme was a thing for a bit.
So were you. Well, you
Sure
will be.
was, Steven. Sure was.
Alright, the
Oh,
Instagram is up with the same login.
How'd that hit me? I'm fine. What? Okay, thanks, game. Thanks for that. Yep, GG's. Yep, GG's. Shake the hand.
Instagram's up, by the way. Same login. I wonder how long it takes to upload an hour to YouTube.
Probably
You just
like
leave it
at
overnight.
least 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'll just leave it
Oh,
open.
I
I'm just
wanted
wondering.
to. I wanted to feed you.
My heart stereo beats for you, so listen close.
Y'all should just follow the Instagram.
No,
Damn.
Wow.
fuck your Instagram.
It's yours too.
Fuck your
No.
Instagram.
All right. Guess what? Guess who I got?
No.
Guess who I got?
Is there a picture of all of us?
I'm sure.
You have.
We can
lot
I
always
have
edit
we
one
can
of
just
you
edit
three.
someone in, I guess.
You
we
guys
can
have a
always
lot of
edit one.
pictures of me.
I have
Oh, yeah,
one
we
of
know.
all three of you.
Yeah, just edit your face in.
It's over for you.
I'm at a Disney.
It may be
I'll just put mine on
true.
top of Steven's.
No.
Edit Steven out of the picture.
Or you could like edit your heads together.
Snapchat
No, I
filter
do
it.
That's always an option.
I do not want to be Siamese, whatever
Siamese.
twins. What's this?
Yamies.
Gaming twins.
I no. Shut up.
Samies.
Samus.
Zero
Dance.
suit.
Da 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 da.
No.
Oh.
What am I looking for? Oh, the picture of everyone. It's probably somewhere easier to find. Actually, I know where to find it. 'Cause I sent it to
Alright,
Keith.
Comic Sans, of course.
Like that axe, huh?
You know, I've just had it.
Why did I just go off stage?
Especially against Axe. Fine. Oh, that's crazy. It's crazier. Even crazy.
Oh, I have a picture of Chase's room.
Why?
Didn't we send pictures of our rooms that one time when we
No,
were
this
trying
is
to
from when I
figure
was
out-
in Chase's room.
What? You were in there?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that. You refused to let me show you the
and there's a
picture.
picture of me
Ran
at
outside.
gunpoint. Remember
Oh.
that?
It's not what I wanted, but it's fine.
Yeah, this is when your room was like mess.
Oh yeah, it probably turned back into that mess now.
Wouldn't be surprised.
For those who don't know, Chase is a slob.
That's not true. Only what I want to be.
But I thought the picture
Oh
was
my
here.
god. It's been hard work, but I think I've got it.
It hasn't been hard work if it took you 2 minutes.
It has been hard work.
It's been
I guess
very
I don't
hard
have the
work.
picture
I
of
would like my
everyone.
pay now.
Hold on.
Also, I just realized since I'm the only one
Hold on.
here, other
Where
than
do I
Nathaniel
where
that
do I
makes
send
money,
this image though? Where
do
do
I
I
have
send
to
this
give the
image?
income?
Yes.
Do I have to provide income for each podcast?
Yes.
Do I just send this in like
Nathaniel, you already get enough money
Discord
on your
server?
own without having
Do I
to move.
make
All
do we
right,
make our own
you're
like
fine.
I also did have
group
a
chat
stable
or
source
something?
when Pokemon tournaments existed.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to send, Nathan?
Okay, I'm gonna
I
have to
have